Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to Dance of Toe King Presents Staying the Stage number 12. My name is Sugar Bear. Joining me tonight is Perry. Hi Perry, how you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. How about yourself?
Fantastic. If this is your first time coming through, Staying the Stage is a 5 SP bi-monthly event. Our goal here is to help get new players into the game, get them adjusted, help them level up. For the established players, allow them a place where they can sort of stay sharp and continue to use the skills that they've built. And just an opportunity to keep 5SP in the public eye. 12th iteration, which is, pretty exciting. Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and get right to it. This is going to be a Swiss bracket, so everyone's going to get to play several games tonight. Quick rundown if you're not familiar with Swiss. Essentially, it's sort of like a quasi round robin. There's going to be about 6 rounds. Once all the rounds have played out, the players with the top 4 records will go on to an individual bracket. So what's nice about this is going to allow players to, let's say you'd show up at a tournament, you're just, getting your feet wet now and you're sort of getting used to things, and go to a tournament, you go 0-2. In a Swiss, at least, you're going to get some games in and you're going to have an opportunity to level.
Yes, as if you're in kind of like a weekly format, I feel like Swiss is really kind of conducive to building everybody up instead of just like seeing who the best is. And so, I'm very happy when we run Swiss here.
Agreed. Yeah, I feel like it's just sort of becoming a lot more common. Like I feel like I blinked and like everyone is running Swiss. The first time I saw Swiss was actually from Riz1 with his the retro tournaments he's been running recently. So let me pull up the bracket here to see what the situation is. Everyone can go ahead and play their first round matches. Let me use this in okay.
Let's look at our pairings for the first round.
So players have been notified. Round 1 is free to start. It'll probably take them a second to get in, and we'll just sort of pick which one we want to spectate. So I'm seeing Tao versus Michaelite. Tao is, of course, one of our, I'd say probably our most consistent participant. He's always here. Shout outs to Tao. I wonder if Greedy can hear me in the chat. And well, in the meantime, I'll get this game going and you guys can check that out. There we go. So we're gonna start with Michaelite and Tao.
All right. Do we let's see who Michaelite will be picking.
You're gonna be playing Amakusa.
Amakusa. All right. And Tao is coming in with Rimu.
Go Rimu Knight. Let's go.
I think this is kind of an interesting matchup because both characters kind of have this weird like interactions in the air.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Amakusa definitely has the range on Rimu though.
I think, well, a couple things need to be said here. As we said, Tao, sort of a long-running standard, one of the best players in NA for my money. Michaelite is coming from Samurai Shodown 7, where he also played Amakusa, has really adjusted to the game quickly, and he seems fairly dedicated.
Ooh.
Yeah, that nice 5AB. Amakusa 5AB, I feel like, is underrated.
It is, absolutely. Every time I get hit by it, wow.
That sucks.
But the trade is in Tao's favor.
Yeah, for sure. So this should be a good match. I'm excited about Michaelite. I think he's going to do well here if he continues to stick.
All right, yeah, some great kind of stabilizing action and just looking for that perfect heavy slash. All right, we go in. That's going to be punished. Not too bad, though.
One of the things I really like about Michaelite is like, oh, the very good. Yep. That mix-up is, you can't just, you can deal with it, you can block it out, but it is very hard. So you have to be active. about avoiding that. And then nice 5AB off the block. WFT going to close that round out from Michaelite.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Tao was fishing for there.
WFT probably,
Oh,
yeah.
wow. Yeah, I think, as a matter of fact, I would not be too surprised if Tao switches. Maybe Tao doesn't really, you know, play this person very much, but like this is, I feel like, someone who probably you want to bring your A game against.
I don't feel like, knowing Tao relatively well, I mean, well, nice 5AB. I don't feel like he'll switch if he loses, if he even loses the game. I don't think he's too interested in winning. He just wants to play with his character tonight.
Okay, yeah, that's absolutely, yeah. I shouldn't attribute motive to stuff like this.
No, just throwing it out there. Nice slaps, and that's dead,
Yeah.
I think.
Yep, that's enough. Very strong showing there by Michaelite. Really, like, not really like having to land too much, just making those really well-placed reads that really put him over.
One of the things I like about Michaelite and why I think he has so much potential is he has the experience from 7. You can sort of see with this player, I've been talking about this for a while now, things from 7 transfer over here. But even more importantly, we played, I gave him like 4 bits of advice, and he immediately, the next time I played, had taken that advice into consideration, implemented it. And that is so important. You can't understate the importance of that when it comes to improving in fighting games.
Absolutely. Like, you know, there are people that have already walked the path, so if you can listen to them and kind of try and incorporate it. And, you know, oh, wow, that's a big counter statement there from Tao.
Tao's not out.
No, absolutely not.
No.
But, you know, being able to take in that sort of advice or criticism, it's like not every player can do that. It's sometimes it's tough for the ego to really do that, and sometimes it's just a matter of the way that they learn to play the game isn't by listening to other people. It's just not their preferred method.
Well, I mean, if you want to get better quicker, being able to do something like that is important. But, you know, to be completely honest, I'm not always the best at that. So when I see someone that is, it makes me happy, and I can see in him, he's sort of bearing the fruit. He improved in a couple days just because he was willing and capable of adding things that were suggested to him in his game plan. But right now,
okay, here we go. Anti-air, is that enough? Right.
No.
Ooh,
that looks like that can use some work.
Yeah, it was the right intention though.
Trying for sure.
To get that anti-air time slot.
I think Amakusa sort of reminds me of Dalsum specifically in the air because his buttons in the air are so like situation dependent. You need to know the right button for the right situation.
Yeah, they're incredibly sharp scalpels. Like they have a narrow application, but they're very effective at that narrow application. I think we might have lost Sugar Bear. I'm not sure. I will keep talking for.
Oh, am I here?
Okay, there you are. There you are. I thought I heard somebody leaving. Okay, you're still here.
Brought my water bottle clank down.
All right. It seems like Tao is really doing a good job getting Michaelite in the corner. Amakusa with Rage, just a lot of damage. Good block on that overhead, but the just plenty of reads. Michaelite had enough reads to get all the way through.
The run-up throw, yeah. Ooh, that near 5AB, though. Amakusa, I remember when I joined, people were like, Amakusa's okay. And, you know, he is a little bit middle of the road, but middle of the road in 5SP is very good. I think that Amakusa is a very good character.
If you can do like one or two things that like other characters can't easily do, then you're gonna be in a good place, regardless of like how much raw damage you can put out. Okay, this is Tao's claim to fame. The time slow did not get much out of it though.
He's not giving up yet. He's not giving up yet, but I'm sure he's disappointed about that.
Yeah, Michaelite Rage explodes. He wants it.
Very good from Michaelite.
Get it.
Yep.
2-1. Michaelite starting up here. Tao probably going to have to adjust with this Rimu.
He will. I mean, if there's anything, for being as good of a player as he is, I'd say his strongest suit is his ability to adapt.
Yeah, that's why he's so dangerous in those grand final sets. Like if he's coming from losers, he can adapt, but if he's coming from winners, he's got an extra set to adapt.
Yeah, then you're in serious trouble.
Yeah.
I mean? How we doing on scores? It looks like scores are starting to come in.
I don't see any other Any other progress on that? I see
Yeah.
Michaelite with the W. Oh, Ollie's match has come through. So we are waiting on Greedy and Slime for the next round to start.
Yeah, Tao. It is first to 2. When we get to top 4, it's first. Let's see if those scores are. It looks like they're in. Okay, they're in. So round 2 can start. Players go on ahead. Let's take a look and see what we have. So we got Greedy and Olipop. Honestly, I think that's the one I want to watch.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So I want to see Greedy versus Olipop. Greedy is a representative from Mexico. A funny guy. I like this guy. He entertains me. But he also plays Tam Tam.
Tam.
Yeah, which is such like a criminally underrepresented character in this game. I demand to see someone really go out there and dedicate themselves to Tam Tam. But Greedy, we had him many moons ago. We lost him as his life. But he's come and he's joined us at least for tonight, which is good enough for me. So let's get our fill. Going to be our Canadian friend Ollie Poops going up against Greedy.
All right. So if you're Tam Tam, like, what are you trying to do? You're trying to land your great, like, air to ground normals. You're trying to really, you're a wall essentially. Very, very slow moving character, but has very long ranged buttons.
I feel like Tam Tam is just like, as we can see here, this is
gosh,
all about just
he
like
is-
throwing all
he
your
is-
cards
oh my
down on the
gosh.
table. But the thing is, Ollie is okay with that too. Like,
Yeah.
you want to take risks? I'll take some risks. Nice 2AB.
And really kind of put Ollie back in contention, but that jumping, like, that's the great thing about that is you just hit the button as soon as you jump, and it's almost instant overhead. But even if you hit, you will be punished. So it's such a weird. You have to basically space it so that they can't easily punish it, or whatever they punish it with is not going to kill you.
Yeah, I feel like to play Tam Tam effectively, like, you really have to be comfortable just letting it all hang out. And ooh, that run up instant overhead attempt there. Ollie was blocking high though, very nice. He just again, like, yeah, you have to just not care. But Ollie getting in there, getting that grab, 1 round apiece.
Greedy is also using the spin a lot as kind of like a forward movement, almost in lieu of walking.
It's it has some the grab. Who doesn't love a good command grab from Tam? Oh, look at that damage!
It's almost half life. Another trade.
Get your weapon. Time slow? No, you're gonna get punished, buddy. Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, the full screen, no good. One thing to also note is that without the sword, I think the command grab startup animation is much faster for Tam.
It very well might be. There are things like that in the game. I don't know for sure. But regarding his little Tatsu thing, the heavy one where he looks like he does the backdash animation first and then flies forward, that actually has invul on it.
Oh, wow.
So
Really?
it can be something of a very, well, all reversals are risky, but it can be something of a reversal. And because that was sick. I really like that.
Yeah, I was not ready for that. Okay, so like light kick Tatsu, essentially just barely like hitting it meaty or just barely there, and then immediate instant overhead to force some damage through. Uh-oh. Got to be careful. If you're gonna commit to the air hit, you definitely don't want to whiff.
Oh
wow, missed this short pursuit, but nothing doing.
Oh,
no!
yeah.
What a scramble! There were so many different situations going on there.
I feel like Greedy is playing the character very well, but there's been a couple times where he has sort of needlessly taken damage. Backdash when he didn't need to, but
hey, listen, it's you can't just turn it off.
no.
Beast mode, you gotta go beast mode all the way.
Yeah, and I feel like this is a character where you have to do that. No regrets with Tam Tam. There we go, Olipop getting in there with the throw and take that game against Greedy. GG's to both players. It's nice that this is the Swiss because I want to see more Tam Tam. I'll take all the Tam Tam I can get. Oh, GG's. Good stuff. Okay, SplashJutsu and Michaelite are still in. SplashJutsu is new to me. Level 0 slime. But they go by on Discord. I'm not sure which one. I'll have to ask them. They're playing Char. Michaelite up 1. They don't have a lot of health left.
Okay.
That's going to do it right there.
Quick conclusion.
All right. So, as I said, other than like Tao and Ollie, like we have a lot of like new blood and returning blood. I think it's going to be a good one. Okay. Scores are coming in.
All right. Let's take a look at these standings here.
Greedy, you should come and play more. Want to see more Tam.
Olipop seems to have. Oh, I'm sorry. Did manydeaths? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying.
No, these scores look right.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're good. The round 3 is up and ready to go. So we got Michaelite versus Olipop. Probably going to be a good one. I want to see level 0 slime versus manydeaths. I need to ask them real quick.
Let's see what kind of matchup we are going to have. I imagine round 3 is going to be starting pretty soon.
Yeah, they've got to go ahead. Both. Okay. Michaelite and Ollie are in. That's going to be a good game, but I think so is manydeaths and SplashJutsu, so I want to see this.
Yeah, I definitely want to see this one, as it's, basically these are the only 2 people that we haven't seen yet.
Perfect. So waiting on them to get in. Both of the other games are currently going.
Getting a lot of good sets in, it's not a huge time commitment, which I think is also, nice about this sort of event.
Yeah, 6 rounds. I mean, these players are going to get a lot of games in tonight. And unfortunately, one of the drawbacks of 5SP is there aren't always a lot of games to be had. There's a lot of players, but it's a very, 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 very international group. You know what I mean? So finding someone that you have a decent connection with can be tough. So I think you just get a lot of opportunities to play with Swiss, and nothing bad about that. All right, here we go. So manydeaths with the Yoshi. They joined DTK. And they're definitely dedicated to improving, which I love to see. SplashJutsu, my first time seeing them, but they're here with the Charlotte. So let's see what happens.
It seems like a pretty kind of solid Charlotte pressure here. Just powerful in like that close to mid range. It seems like manydeaths kind of tripped on a lot of those tri-slashes, but definitely 30 seconds, still plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, slight lead for SplashJutsu. manydeaths just needs to find the proper way to get in. I like the projectile into the sweep, though, from SplashJutsu. That was a really sort of upper level call.
Now, if I recall correctly, at DTK, I feel like manydeaths are like, I feel like I'm already seeing an improvement on man. Like this could. Okay, doesn't.
No, not quite. He needs to get some chips.
He needs to do something. He needs to. Right now. Oh no!
It's all good. Yeah, he has already improved for sure. He's been playing with a lot of our other players at night, so super excited to see just how he continues to grow. But right now, SplashJutsu up a game. Nice punch for the 5AB.
There we go. We got there. Like I was about to say that, like I felt like manydeaths in DTK was really committing to the heavy slash for Yoshi a lot more than maybe you should. But like 1-1 here. And it seems like Splash might have caught on to that because I'm seeing some deflects in that mid-range, like maybe looking for that heavy slash button that isn't coming.
Well, I like that roll into command grab, but also it's long past now, but SplashJutsu with a very... Oh, no, that 5AB you mentioned, yeah. Well, that throw, gonna take it. That's something else, is he was still getting used to those throws, and I feel like if you're not familiar with 5SP, the throw game in itself can be like a major hurdle early.
Oh, absolutely. You're like, what? There aren't throw techs? It's like, well, technically, if you think there's a throw coming, you can evade a throw, but it doesn't reset you to neutral, except when it randomly does.
For sure. And, oftentimes regarding the confusion, it's not always just avoiding the throw. It can be hard to adjust to how landing a throw works as well. The distances I feel like people struggle with. So the throw game for a lot of folks, I feel like something you really have to master early on. Oh, and the rage explode there. He says, I don't like how this is going.
Yeah, I want to try and equalize this.
Yep. Oh, that's a punish though. You gotta remember that SplashJutsu. If you watch this replay, oh my God, the DP. Yeah, but go ahead.
Good trade DP there. Tried to go low to get that kind of cheeky weapon flip, but like you got to be careful when you are like using that 5AB. It's rough. It can be difficult. Like if you get that one hit on that Yoshitora heavy slash and they flip out, you're going to be basically a sitting duck.
Absolutely. And I feel like there are characters who can sort of base their gameplay or their neutral around their 5AB. Yoshi is not one of them.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, I feel like if you're seeing the 5AB in neutral, that's either a mistake or your opponent has just done something incredibly punishable like that. But nice. He went for the blender still.
Like in a lot of opportunities that you want to use 5AB, you might be better off with like a mid the quarter circle forward slash.
Oh yeah, Nadeshko?
Nadeshko, yes. Yeah. You're probably better off with using Nadeshkos in neutral than using that heavy slash in neutral.
Yeah, Nadeshko is actually surprisingly safe in on block. It sort of is his neutral poke in a lot of ways.
Yeah. Oh,
that gonna land? He got the tail end of it. Yeah.
It seems like everybody's kind of throwing stuff to the wall and seeing what sticks here.
There's that WFT. Ooh, but not punish. Oh, and the 5AB again. Gonna get punished? Oh, no punish.
The right punish wasn't there. 1 second. Oh,
just barely. Yeah.
Manydeaths fends SplashJutsu off. Oh, nice back row. Trying to establish space there. Slide in. It just seems like there's a lot of kind of like everybody's jumping, everybody's in the air with this neutral.
Well, I feel like because there are no block strings, you know what I mean? Applying pressure in Samsho can be a little obtuse. It's not entirely, I don't think it's entirely obvious to someone who's just picked it up, like what is the best way to go about getting damage? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think it plays different from a lot of fighters out there.
Well, especially because, you know, usually if you come into a fighter, you'll hear the first rule is don't jump. But in Samurai Shodown, jumps are pretty good for a lot of characters.
For sure.
The anti-airs are not in huge supply, and even if you do get anti-aired, you don't get anti-aired for catastrophic damage.
Yeah, and I feel like, well, it's not only that, they're also frame one off the ground, so this game has like a million different ways you can tech, but with the jumps being frame one off the ground as well, it's like really hard to apply a devastating Oki for a lot of characters. Oh gosh, yep. manydeaths throwing out a lot of quick pokes there, followed by the DP. Got some healthy damage out of that.
I feel like manydeaths is getting a lot of mileage when they approach with a specials based mindset, which is kind of what Yoshitora is about. Is you have a lot of specials that have a lot of good hitboxes and mobility.
Ooh, I really like that jump B with the air-to-air. Sorry about that.
No, absolutely. I was about to bring it up myself. I thought it was also. I also thought it was a pretty good and trying to kind of. It looks like manydeaths is really trying to meet that air-to-air, and Yoshitora's got some great air-to-ground buttons and air-to-air buttons.
Ooh, SplashJutsu, yeah, pulling out that time slow. Very good play from them. They weren't able to get a ton out of it, but just the fact that they're ready and know how to at least get the bar in play was very good.
Rage explode. I feel like okay, good, there we go. Like when the opponent's life is that low, you can almost just time slow and go throw them.
Yes. I mean, like when someone's in like a throw will kill range, state of nothingness is often like checkmate, because it's all on the defender and their options just are not good. They either sit there and take the throw, or you can sort of run up and fake throw and then they hop and then they're dead anyways. You're in a really, really, really bad spot and very low chance of survival.
So like even when you don't meditate up your state of nothingness, looking for those situations where state of nothingness can give you a round or the game, vital for improvement.
Yes, I think one of the biggest things is like, whenever I talk to someone who's getting into the game, I always say, use your bar no matter what. Don't worry so much about winning and losing. One of the things you really want to focus on now, you only lose if you die with your bar not used, pretty much.
Yeah, yeah.
You want to use, oh, good, nice
Nice.
deflect attempt, but that WFT is going to land. Help get manydeaths back in there.
All right, hopefully manydeaths realizes there's not a life lead here and still got to apply pressure. You don't need to just sit on the weapon.
Oh.
This is what you need to be doing. Very nice. Oh, catches that DP.
Not a lot of
God.
time.
Yeah, and it was so much successfully landed hits. It's just the damage was not there. All right, SplashJutsu setting up. Got rage. Can bully a little bit. Gets hit by that standing heavy slash.
Yeah, I feel like it was almost a cruel trick by the developers to sort of make Yoshi the poster child, because he is such a cool character, but I feel like he is not the easiest character to wrap your head around.
He does not play conventional 5 special, and there are plenty of characters in this game that don't play conventional 5 special, but none of them are on the poster or on the box.
Yes, yes. The SplashJutsu trying to find their way back in. They are up 1 game here. Oof,
there we go. Very good. And another thing that is very crucial is because the timer is your friend when you are ahead, and I think that manydeaths is using it to their advantage pretty well right now.
Yo, Slam Town, what's going on, bud? Go ahead, Perry.
It's just so quick. It's like so quick. It's 60 seconds, like legit 60 seconds, which is a lot shorter than a lot of round timers in like other games you might play. And just this game does have a lot of great defensive options, and knowing when to just sit on the brakes, look for deflects, look for throws, take throws potentially if it saves you time. Just using your life lead to your biggest advantage.
I feel like that was, if you're looking for an opportunity, oh my gosh, if you're looking for a time to like press 5AB, that punish on the WFT would have been it. Oh, SplashJutsu misses the punish, manydeaths a DP. Close one here.
Yeah, there we go. manydeaths is trying to walk it back a little bit. 27 seconds is definitely, ooh, roll forward, looking for something. SplashJutsu really liking that roll forward into stuff. Okay, getting hit by the overhead. Splash font.
Oh, I think manydeaths he needs to chill a little bit. Nice throw there. Okay, that was
10
good.
10 seconds. Oh, I hope they know.
No!
Okay. Oh,
no,
like,
it's gone. It's gone.
Oh.
Oh, you can't give up yet, though. Now's no, that was it.
No contest. It's not over till it's over. We're going to the last battle.
Dude.
30 seconds on the timer. SplashJutsu still has that rage bar, which is going to be a big deal.
Yo, we got the heartbeat going on. Let's
Okay,
fucking go.
Yes. This game always gets so hyped when it puts you in that final Jeopardy moment.
You don't see this often.
Yeah. Okay, 12 seconds. Barely anybody's gotten hurt.
There's no time splash.
Yeah. Oh no, that's a big. Oh, that could have been a huge opportunity. Oh, nickels and dimes.
No, I think Splash has it. Yeah. Oh wait, no contest battle.
We are going to replay this match.
All right, manydeaths, press start. No, that's
It's a double KO.
It's not over yet.
Over.
It's not.
What we just witnessed might be one of the most statistically rare things you will ever see in this game.
I was going to say these two are super evenly matched. They should be playing all the time on Fight Kid.
Oh my gosh. Fight forever. Clap, 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 clap. All right, here we go. Now, how do you recover from something like so weird as that?
I don't know. And I feel like it can be hard to see sometimes like what you need to be working on mid-set. I just feel like right now they need to just play their hearts out and then come back and look at it later.
Of course. And SplashJutsu is playing a very solid game using just...
Oh,
there it is.
That was hot.
Deflect. I think they were fishing for that the whole match. They were fishing for that heavy deflect. And they've got it now. SplashJutsu's trying to but you always are going to take a little bit of damage as Yoshitora putting on your swords. You do get a little attack, but it takes longer than other characters. And that's a nice... SplashJutsu didn't do anything too fancy. Basically, just used the game's defensive options and played basically counterplay to manydeaths and took that round pretty easily. Let's see if manydeaths can kind of find the way around, find a way to play, that's solid. There's another deflect. Maybe trying to shut down like that. The heavy deflect is one of those. It's like almost like the easiest way to stop hitting that heavy button because it doesn't feel good when you get heavy
No.
deflected.
I mean, doing deflects in this game in general are sort of hard, but like their value, I think, is incredible because if you throw a couple deflects out in front of somebody, they're gonna stop pressing buttons, or at least they're gonna reconsider it. But manydeaths pulled out that 5AB again, gets punished for it.
You can throw out a deflect even if you have no intention of ever doing it again, just to remind your opponent of that option. 10 seconds left.
There's that bar.
Stop the clock there. Probably the correct decision because he's going to need the rage to make the comeback.
For that FT.
And a lot of scramble situations where, you're going to get some buttons in. It's great to get some buttons in. Finding the buttons that are best for punish situations, probably a good way to invest some time. Dude, time slow is over.
You got 7 seconds. You got to do something. Oh, yeah. Jump in the DP. SplashJutsu jumps back. I think that was the JB covering their approach. SplashJutsu is going to take it 2-1. That was a sick set.
Yeah.
Shout out to both players. That was awesome. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I have not. I have not seen. I've seen the final round, but I've never seen that round also be a tie. Naturally, I've seen it be a tie because they timed over, but not after a match.
Yo, you got that on the clip? No, that was sick.
That was sick.
All right, let's get to it. Thank you to everyone who's come out. Deadly Rave, I see you. The King of Deflect, Vato out there, Slam Down. All the homies. We got Greedy in the chat, Olipop. Appreciate you all. All right, round 4 is going.
Yo, Vato, hello.
All right, yeah, and you two should, I'm going to tell them, you two should.
All right, let's see what the next set here is. Okay,
we're only gonna have 6 rounds. 6 rounds this week. So right now, starting round 4. Like we got level 0 slime versus greedy, manydeaths Tao, Michaelite Olipop. I want to see Michaelite Olipop. I think.
Right.
I think.
Just to let you know, he went for smoke, so that one might be a bit.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. Thank you for the heads up. Where do we get the heads up on that? Yeah.
It's in Discord.
Okay. So then we will go with. We'll do SplashJutsu and greedy. Perry, do you mind covering this one for me?
Absolutely.
All
right, y'all. Y'all stuck with me. I'm doing full commentary here. We've got Splash versus nice Pagna grab there. DP Greedy is bringing this up right here. Splash. This is going to be a hard, especially if you're not really exposed to this character. I'm not making any value judgment. I don't know if Splash has really played a Tam player, especially one that if you're playing Tam, you're going to deal with a lot of just wild stuff. Like I saw like several deflect attempts. I think that's a really smart thing to do. Charlotte is, her biggest button is that like mid-range medium slash to heavy slash. Splash is, I feel like if you're going to go back and watch this footage, I think working on your punishes, I think you've got a great gameplay style. You're playing it correctly. But you just have like the crouching light slash when you have a great punish opportunity. You probably get more damage off of that, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, here we go. Greedy just running like a blender. This Tam is a blender. It's really hard to kind of deal with if you're not ready, especially if you're the kind of player that needs to like gather, kind of gather yourself, gather your thoughts. Playing against a player that's not going to let the pace up with a character that's really conducive to that can be very difficult. It's one of the things that makes it really hard to fight Tao as well, because Rera is a character that you can't like think too hard about during the match. But here we go. We've got Splash and Greedy. Splash has got a good lead now. Here's a great deflect. I think Greedy's going to be looking for a lot of those deflects. All right. Gets a little bit of work there. That is one thing that is good about that button. It is not deflectable. Gets hit by the Pagna command grab. Not a lot of great damage off of that, but enough to put Greedy in the lead. Now Splash is looking for the deflects. It's going to be a little bit more difficult because oh yeah, you can't really attack into that. I feel like there's some matchup knowledge stuff in here, and that's going to happen regardless of like what game you play. Eventually, if it's a game with a lot of characters like this game is, you know, there's going to be characters that are going to be kind of like if you haven't really gotten the vaccine, you're going to be susceptible to the virus. All right, there we go. Was able to poke out of that mash move there. All right, it's got great. The command grab's got great properties. You can even grab somebody out of the air with it. Using a little bit of that. Okay, good DP there. Maybe difficult to. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's a good punish. Splash Font. Like even in close range, like Splash Font is probably decent and definitely better than nothing. Okay. Oh. All right, that's going to be a 2-0 for greedii. A little bit of meditation there. Definitely greedii just playing a solid, like relentless style. And it seemed like greedii was also like kind of easing up, maybe a little trying to work the rust off a little bit with the full scream tatsus and things like that. It seems like it was tightened up to only use kind of like the invulnerability that Sugar Bear was talking about, the light tatsus, medium tatsus. Once they discovered that the mash move was not something that was you know, high yield, getting a lot of damage in that way. So I'm still holding it down. We've got Sugar Bear will eventually come back. Oh, we've got the other game. Thank you. So we got Olipops and Michaelite. There we go. Michaelite taking the first. Olipops is up 1 game in this set. Run up throw. Olipop trying to keep. Oh, wow. Just kind of ran into that. That's going to be big for Michaelite with a round up. Olipops is. It bounced. The weapon fell in a pretty convenient place for Ollie. Was able to pick up the weapon with not much fuss. Okay, we got a little bit of combo action there. Floaty jump for Amakusa. Throw and then throw back into the corner. Oh, using the on the ground fireball to disrupt the Oki or whatever that Michaelite was trying to do, and another grab there matches this up. 1-1. All right, trying to find that heavy slash. Okay, there we go. Slap fight. Teleport in. Wow, I wonder if that was some sort of mix-up. I know I was looking for the throw after that, and I would have hit a button. I don't know if that's what Ollie did. Ollie gets a great Kazuki combo that really puts him back in the match. Another great one. And, oh, yeah, it's definitely rough when you don't have your weapon as Amakusa. It's really have to come back from that. Olipops plays very solid, gets some combos, and then puts the pressure on. And that's going to be it for that set.
Yeah, I came in right when I saw Michaelite lose that weapon, and I was thinking, you know, do they know how to handle this situation? I mean, there's no rounds left to give. Just for those who might not know, bear in mind, if you're unarmed and it's last round and it's a dire situation, you can still use time slow unarmed. So you can use that to get your weapon back in a really bad.
Much appreciated.
That's going to be round 4. My apologies for stepping out. Something came up real quick. Like our scores are still going in. Yeah, I figured. I was like, I don't think he knows. But yeah, in the future, if you're in like a really bad spot, no weapon last round, just use time slow. Unless you know, have some sort of clear other path to getting it back. Like, just, I feel like using that resource is worth it just to get your weapon back in hands.
It lets you see the next couple seconds of the game, whether that next couple seconds is going to amount in a win or a loss. That, you know, might be up to different circumstances. But you got to see it first to see if you can win it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll trade that weapon or the bar just to get my weapon back.
To be perfectly honest, it's not something. I think there's a lot. Like I don't think I knew that before like maybe a month ago, and I've been playing this game for a very long time. It's because I assumed that it had, just like you, I assumed it functioned the same way.
Okay, round 5 is a go. So we got 6 rounds total, and then we split off into our top 4. So let's see, we got level 0 Slime versus Michaelite, Manydeaths, Olipop, greedii, Tao. I want to see greedii Tao.
That's what my vote was gonna be.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting to see, because Tao is probably gonna pick the Rimu and see how Tao deals with Greedy's very like strong, assertive gameplay with Tam Tam. Good old Tam Tam.
I love me some Tam Tam. I know a lot of people think he's annoying as hell, but I do like this character.
And I mean, I feel like his annoyance level is kind of balanced by his like relative strength, and like he's definitely got weaknesses. He's very slow moving, and he's got a really like big hitbox, so it's
Whoa.
easy. Wow, well, I say that, but then immediately some weird hitbox hijinks ensue.
So I've sort of found this out by playing more Jubei recently. I think when your opponent, oh my gosh, well, we'll talk about that later. Nice command grab. And about even it up. Ooh.
It almost feels like Rimu might be too small for that sort of thing to work.
She is one of the smaller characters in the game. Oh my gosh, that was very good from greedii. Believe it or not, Rayra is smaller. She's by far the smallest.
Wow. Okay.
Ooh, now
Yeah,
greedii had a nice lead. Oh, nice 6-6
Nice.
AB.
Because you know they've got the speed. If you're not hitting that button like at the apex of the jump, like Rimu's easily going to be able to run under. Here we go. Yeah. The thing about Tao is Tao's played enough to where the like the instant overhead stuff is going to basically be punished very frequently.
Yeah, I think now that he's sort of identified it, you already see him blocking high most times. Oh, but yeah, you know, I can see it there too. It looks like the instant overhead might not be an option against Rimu. He's going to have to try and find more traditional ways to get some damage.
That's not very fun. We're just going to keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah. I mean, it's still a very good air to air, so.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I like the attempt. Yeah, Tao going to close that one out. Good stuff.
All right, let's see if we've got any sort of shift here. Because I mean, this is definitely a matchup that I feel like greedii has just got to find the next layer of it. Like Tao has the layer right now. Tao is dictating the conversation essentially, and now greedii has to shift it up. Greedii has to find a new way to approach, a new way to do damage. It could be that that's where he needs to be. These grounded normal buttons that have range on Rimu.
Ooh, I like that run. I'm throwing a little bit of a stutter step. You know, that throw from Tam Tam has a fair bit of startup, but it sort of will lock you because of the proximity block. It's harder to react to than you think. And here we go again.
And it's so frustrating because you do see like the wind up and you're like, man, how did I get hit by that again? But like, you know, there might be some other forces in play.
Ooh, very nice block on the overhead there from greedii, showing signs of adaptation himself.
Absolutely. This is what I wanted to see, and I'm glad that I'm seeing it. We're seeing, you know, we're going to shift up because Tam Tam has all sorts of fun things he can commit to and focus on as a character, and it depends. And you, as the player, kind of have to decide on what your approach is. There we go.
I feel like he this is what he's been doing, is falling back more on the traditional tools here, the skulls and the 5A, but Tao now mixing it up. Yeah, high, low, big pursuit.
Yeah, Tao is the kind of player that even if you do figure out the next layer, Tao's got the next 2 layers figured out.
100%.
So now greedii's going to have to play, you know, I've got the range, I've got the mid-range game. Like these command grabs are starting to whiff pretty frequently, so we're starting to run out on that.
Yeah, I feel like command grab, that's not going to get it anymore. I feel like he's got to be looking more for 5A's skulls, waiting to jump, punish that. Ooh, nice. Yeah, very good punish there. Oh, God, what do you do?
Is that gonna hit? No, does not hit.
Very, 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 very smart move from Tao. Now, typically someone would hit you and then throw out the Eason, but if he hit greedii, that would just give him an opportunity to rage explode. He said, I'm not even giving you that chance. We're going straight into Eason. You're just dead. It's just over.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's something, like, if you have them in sort of a checkmate style situation where they have already committed to a move, then your next move can be the Eason, and they will not be able to burst that.
Good play. Okay. We're getting into the last round here before the top 4.
Man, I thank you, Greedy, for showing up because I do love to watch Tam no matter what.
Me too. Like, I wish I saw more Tam. He's like, if I wasn't playing Kyo,
Yeah, that's exactly where my head went. I was like, man, you could be the change you want to see in the world, but then I'm like, I don't know.
I mean, I would like to play Tam. The thing is, like, he's just Kyo, but more whacked out. He's just Kyo, but like even further in the extremes.
Kyo, but fucked up.
Very, yeah. This is worse. All right.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that I feel like he doesn't have is the overhead game that Kishro has.
Well, I mean, he's got the jump AB. It's just he's even
that's
more
right.
committed to the mix-up. You know what I mean?
You're right. You're right. Oh my gosh! In every layer, he's just more crazy.
Yes, that's what it is. It's just Kyo, just like worse pokes, more crazy bullshit, more risk. It's just yeah.
Kyo is like you're on that BS pack. That's nothing. Watch this.
Yeah, like Kyo, when Kyo is too safe, you go Tam.
I like it, and I respect everyone. So shout outs to Lord Dumb Buttons.
Oh, shouts to the Lord. Yeah.
Yes, always.
Who haven't we seen in a while? So this is the last round. We got level 0 Slime, Greedy, manydeaths Tao, and Michaelite Olipop. I just noticed that everyone's playing twice tonight. And like when we get in the top 4, some people are gonna play like 3 or 4 times tonight.
Triple Jeopardy.
Yes.
I would say Greedy versus Slime is probably the match. Or maybe manydeaths versus Tao. One or the other.
We'll do manydeaths versus Tao because I feel like we haven't seen manydeaths. So SplashJutsu and Greedy are in. Yeah, we are definitely getting into double or triple and quadruple Jeopardies tonight.
But that's all right. That's all right.
At least everyone's getting
good.
games in.
Yeah, and if you feel a certain way about how a matchup went, you can be like, all right, I'm thinking about it. Maybe the next time I play it, I'll have a different answer. Well, that next time is within the same night, within an hour or less.
Yeah, and the thing with these Swisses, like one of the major reasons we went Swiss is just to try and help people get as many games as possible. You know what I mean? Like it's fun to compete, but when you're trying to get your footing, going 0-2 just sucks. At least you get to come in here and like play a bunch of games.
Yeah, and you're playing sets with very strong players that can teach you like elements of like maybe I shouldn't do this, maybe this is not the right approach, or maybe I've discovered something that's effective and is the right approach, and I need to kind of strengthen that approach.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Right now, okay, that's a good use of the 5AB. That's when I want to see it used, like when it's a clear punish.
Okay, that was nasty Ainu normal, almost comboed into anti-air.
Ah, very good. Yeah, Tao closing that out with the 3C into the big pursuit.
Always fun to watch that sort of thing. The small kicks into big pursuits.
Yes, for sure. And like Rimu's big pursuit, he gets a lot of return for that. It hurts. So.
And that's also something that manydeaths might want to look up, because I know that that Yoshi is a character that can get some good damage off of those pursuits, off of like the sweeps and stuff.
Yeah, 2AB and Nadeshko.
Yeah, like especially because Nadeshko is so vital. Like getting the pursuit damage is just a cherry on top of a cherry. Double cherries.
Cherries, yeah, making me think of Pac-Man.
I know.
Yo, right? That WFT, let's go.
Oh, I respect the hell out of it. Let's do it.
He's like, all right.
And he's pushed him off the weapon.
Here's the thing,
Push
though.
him all the way off.
Yeah,
oh,
see
no.
that you can't just sit on the weapon when you're in the deficit. That works when you got the life lead.
Yeah. I was hoping that maybe they try and zone it all the way off the screen and then try to start the offense, but it's all right. Maybe that'll happen in this match.
There we go, the ghetto stage, everyone's favorite hype track. Though I gotta say, I'm more partial to Gal's theme.
I hear you. I feel like this is just the meme stage, and it also looks sick.
Doesn't it though? Just like the choice of colors here, the reds and purples and.
For me, like my favorite stages are this one and like the Mizuki Shrine one.
That's a cool one too.
Yeah. I really wish that they left Sogetsu's like stream stage in from like Vanilla V.
Yeah, that's the one thing I feel like V or Vanilla has over 5SP is like those stages. There was a lot of really cool stages. But anyways, that DP closing out there for many deaths.
Many deaths plays it basically just kind of surgical. All right, let's see what happens here. We've got this is gonna be punish. Not a ton, but like if you're gonna do that all the time, you're gonna get punished that bad all the time. That bad or worse. Those Ainu normals, hard to beat that air-to-air heavy slash from Rimu.
Oh, I like the shoulder check there, but he missed. Oh gosh, it wasn't intentional, but he did punish that duck attempt with the 5AB.
And it seems like manydeaths is starting to find like trying to use the Sabaki to close distance, and is threading the needle a little bit to get in that close range. It's just, you see the game being put together. Like, you see it being assembled in front of you, and it's almost there. It's exciting to see.
Well, I feel like 5SP is one of those games where you can learn a lot just by playing.
Yeah.
Getting in there. Oh, very good WFT. He's landed that a lot. I feel like one of the biggest things you can do if you want to improve in 5SP is go play.
Yeah, I mean, there's not like a ton of like, you know, there is stuff you can learn in training mode, but a lot of it,
Oh, we got it. Very good.
I see. Okay. This is gonna be this is the rough part.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That was such a brave thing to do.
I mean, like I said, the only time I have ever beat Tao in a single set in one of these tournaments is when I decided to commit to an option in time slow. When he had time slowed me, I got the throw timed perfectly, and I just plucked him out of it. So I can understand, like, sometimes you just got to commit, especially when you got a player like Tao, where they're just so good at, like, left, right, up, down, really utilizing that state of nothingness.
Now, I think we streamed the first one of these, and Olipop was able to take it. Last game, last round. They're just as close this time. Mashing out that WFT twice there, yeah.
The old classic. There are a lot of characters in this game where doing 2 weapon flips is a viable strategy.
For sure. Okay, and here we go. Back to the last round.
Genjiro can do that pretty well. Yoshitora can do that pretty well. Very nice immediate round start gambit.
Yeah, there's a range against Amakusa that's a very scary. Oh my gosh, that WFT.
Here we go.
Olipop's gotten so much return for that.
Yeah. It's one of those things that if you don't know like exactly how to punish it, it's not the easiest punish in the world because of the, you know, after they like hit you on blocks, they, you know, Kazuki block, you know, falls back. Yeah, that's it.
It's not going to be enough.
Oh, wow. I thought it would be. Okay, time slow right back. Let's see what we got here.
Oh, no. Yeah. I think Amakusa is very threatening in time, so just because a lot of his high-low pokes are not reactable. So all he takes the first one, Michaelite getting the run back.
Wow, good stuff. Yeah, like, you know, and it's the range on that, too. You feel like maybe you're safe at a certain point, but, like, you're not, really.
Okay, give me 1 second here.
All right, I think we will be tabulating our standings here to see who will be facing off in our first to 4 for this this setting the stage. Number 12, I think.
Yes, number 12. Let's check these standings. Okay. Wait, I think are we missing? Is this it?
I would say this looks right.
Okay, so it looks like our first seed is going to be Olipop, and followed by Tao at second seed. And I'm looking through it now. Tao and Ollie have pretty much identical records. The set win ratio,
point, yeah.
it's identical. Everything's now is pretty identical. So it's going to be Olipop, Tao, Michaelite, greedii. That's going to be our top 4 bracket.
To slime, or what are they going by?
Level 0 slime and SplashJutsu.
SplashJutsu.
Yep. Level 0 slime, SplashJutsu, whichever one, and manydeaths. They played super well. Unfortunately, they didn't make it to the top 4, but I'd like to see them stick with it. I think they can do well.
like I said, I am seeing like I meant what I said when I see parts, I see flashes of like, you know, because it's a hard character to come in, especially if you're like completely new to Samurai Showdown, because this is a character that really just wants to use special moves as opposed to your normals a lot of the time when you're using, you know, trying to close space or trying to punish. Like the Tsubaki usage in like that second set, I was like, this is starting to look like a Yoshitora player. And I think just keep pushing that. Start looking like Nadeshiko is such a vital tool. I feel like you need to pull that out on your set. But like you are definitely making a lot of progress, a lot less standing heavy slashes, a lot more like great air-to-air buttons. And I feel like as a result, like even against players that were pretty well, you know, you got wins against Tao, like there you can do it. You absolutely can do it. So just keep at it.
Okay. So here we go. We already named the top 4, but here's our actual matches. It's going to be Olipop and Greedy first, then Tao versus Michaelite. Right into this. You know, manydeaths did great, but I also SplashJutsu. I'd like to see more of them as well. We saw some really like great deflects from them, and that's more advanced stuff. They definitely look like they have the chops to get work done. So hopefully we see more of these both players in the future.
Absolutely. Like what I think really was the foil there is just matchup knowledge. I felt like there's a lot of matchup knowledge, especially against the Tam Tam, which is not as like a regular character that you'll regularly see. So you'll get some losses on that, but like really, it's just a matter of I see the solid structure of the Charlotte play. You're doing good with the buttons, with figuring out like where you need to be on that. Maybe just figuring that out a little bit more and figuring out those punish situations. That's what it is. I felt like there's a lot of places where Charlotte has some really nasty punishes, but it's just a matter of just like realizing that and figuring that out.
Okay.
Both. I'm looking forward to. I love to be honest. I love to see high level play, but I also love to see this level play where you're starting to see the flicks, you're starting to see the sparks, you're starting to see the solid structure that we both know is the way to really excel at this game.
Yeah, I think like DTK7 was such a fantastic return. I felt it was just a great tournament all around, but I think one of the things I'm happiest about from that tournament is we got like a bunch of new players in who are excited about the game and showing promise. But anyways, we're in this top 4 bracket. As you can see, it's first to 3 all the way through. We got Olipop going up against Greedy. And Olipop has just been getting so much return off the WFT.
I think he's like 85 or 90% on that.
I think a lot of it is like just overextension. I feel like, well, I'm not going to coach here, but Greedy, he's trying. Oh, no!
Scream, yum, yum, yum. That's delicious.
Oh, my goodness.
Beings are delectable.
And
yum, yum.
I can't blame Ollie for getting hit by that. Like, Ollie was just chilling, which I feel like was the right thing to do, but that's when you get command grab. And again, look at this.
Well, I mean, Greedy was doomed because he had started the mash move.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
Yeah. Very nice. He got the deep hit combo in to be able to pick up the weapon. And another thing I want to point out is Olipop is committing to that to the hit grab, and Greedy is not biting, and is getting a big punish afterward. That's I think the second or third time that happened in that set.
Yeah, that 2AB after the whiffed or blocked heat knuckle, that's pretty much free. And yeah. Tam Tam, he's a lot of things, and a lot of those things are risk, but he can also do a lot of damage. So you do have to respect that.
Yeah, he definitely, for all of his shortcomings, he at least gets to puts the damage on the board when he gets the read.
I like the sort of resets. Oh gosh, and there it is again.
There it is again. Come on, Ollie. There we go.
Oh, very good block.
This time.
No!
It's not the easiest thing in the world to be able to punish.
I thought he was going to do it again. I thought
he was just going to do I thought he was going to punish it with just a crouching heavy slash, because I think that'll cover the distance.
It seemed very good play.
And immediately he gets this is some adaptation here. Pops has to go for the time slow. Immediate rage explode right after, Wow, greedii was in control the whole time. That was a strong round for greedii.
Yeah.
You gotta feel yourself a little bit when you make that sort of that's some slam dunk reads right there.
Yeah, I feel like greedii got away with one the first game. The second game he took all on his own. Now it's on Olipop to sort of bring this back in his favor.
Yeah, he's got to adapt. He's got to start playing a little bit more conservatively, you know. greedii is kind of showing that if it comes to wild, like greedii out wilds Ollie, but like, you know, that doesn't mean that that's the way that you have to play this match.
It's scary. Oh, I like the 2AB attempt. That works when Tamtam's unarmed, but it's not going to work when he's armed.
And it was like what you were saying earlier, when you have those strong, like, crouching heavy slash punishes, there are some characters where you can't do that because they've got those buttons that are so good. But it doesn't matter there. Olipop lands at that time for the win.
Yeah, that jump AB from Ollie was fantastic because it looked like greedii was going to anti-air that for free, but Ollie threw it out early and stuffed greedii the second he got in the air. Yo, jump AB again. Very good.
Also coming off the wall, trying to change your jump angle. Another way that Ollie's trying to change it up here. Oh, very nice. And the damage there.
These two are like a match made in heaven because they both just don't give a shit.
Dude, that one meme where you see the two girls fighting and there's that dude that's lighting up the fucking crack pipe thing.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like right now.
Both
this
of
is
these
some
guys
wild stuff. They are wilding out.
They're ready to throw down.
Here we go. Good pursuit here. Gets a whiff. All right, greedii's maybe greedii's the one who wants to try and slow the. Oh, this is gonna be a big punish. And Olipop's got those combos as Kazuki, so he definitely has the punishes if you decide to like do something that's easy to punish.
Oh my God! Look at how slow Tamtam is. Jesus Christ!
I love it. I love it. He is just sauntering over there. I mean, if think about it, if you were crouched down like he would, you wouldn't be fast either. This is a very realistic game. There we go. There we go. Versus a lot of these.
Oh my gosh!
Downtown.
I think that caught the 5B.
Yeah, that was sick. All right, good throw. He's stabilized.
Nice
right back.
block.
Oh, doesn't get. This is like only. Wow. He used the invulnerability you told me about. Immediately landed and wow.
Those were such good blocks from Ollie, but yeah, greedii just has a very firm understanding of Tamtam's toolkit.
And when you play a character like this, that is like you can make like it's like Polimrin in Japan with his Mizuki play, like the character that's generally seen as the worst character in the game.
Oh no!
But if you would just intimately, just enough time there. It wasn't a bad idea because you can necessarily like use up all the time there. Okay, we got time slow.
This is bad. Oh, is that gonna do it?
Right. Feasting it up. And that's going to take it for the set. 3-1. greedii over Ollie.
I would have liked to see those two in a first to 5.
First to forever? Yes,
yeah, because I feel like that set's not over yet. greedii took it 3-1, but I definitely would have liked to see more.
That was great. Oh my gosh.
All right, so greedii going to be moving on. Ollie going to head down to the losers. Second here.
I always feel blessed when I see a great Tam who knows what kind of stuff Tam is good at and knows what they're bad at and tries to play, the matchups the way that you need to play them. There are so many just weird characters in this game, and that's one of the reasons I love it so much because they're weird and yet they mostly work.
Here we go. It's going to be Tao versus Michaelite. I'm curious about this. Both players have had some time to warm up. If I'm not mistaken, these two were a first fight of the night, and Michaelite took it.
Yep. So now, Tao is definitely not, cold. Both players are not cold, and we'll see if that kind of translates to anything. Now, was Michaelite... Oh, gosh. What was the Samurai Shodown 7 tournament that was most recent where there was an Amakusa player that made a much higher showing than anyone anticipated? Was that Michaelite?
I don't know, but like he's definitely known for his Samcho 7 Amakusa.
I don't
But
really think that anyone else is known for that.
at the same time, he's definitely said on some public forums that he's putting most of his time into 5SP these days.
Seems like the correct answer.
I agree.
That's just my opinion.
I agree.
Wow, look at that. Just that really strong crouching heavy. Really check those toes from full screen.
This will be good.
And-
I'm
yeah.
really looking forward to seeing both these players have some time to breathe and see what they can come up.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it looked like Tao was throwing the Tondake and then trying to just follow behind it. It seems like there we go. Okay, got a little bit doing from that. Michaelite also really good with the teleports, finding the right times to do it. Oh, that could be big. Luckily he only gets a throw out of it, but the setup could also be just as nasty. Looking to get that.
Yeah, trying to stay in the air a bit right now. I like the fireball attempt there. Trying to trade with Rimu because that will do a lot of damage right now.
I feel like Michael is also doing some creative evasive to not take chip from some of this stuff. 3 seconds, Tao's got a slight life lead, but anything could happen. No.
You know what really surprised me there was Michaelite did not use the meteor. Like he uses that more than any other Amakusa I've seen that plays 5SP. But you figure with how airborne Tao was, he would have used it more. But regardless, Tao taking that first round, but he's already deep in the life deficit.
Definitely 20 seconds is about to elapse, and just one crouching flash. We're not even going to get there. Perfect. Konzen.
We go one round apiece.
Right back. This is already turning out to be an awesome set. Nice overhead. We got the, oh, here we go. We're doing some teleporting hijinks. Trying to keep Tao almost, on their toes, trying to figure out like which way. Like, to be honest, I don't know why Tao is committing so hard to these weapon flips. I think it's 0% on them.
You know what? I was right about to say that I do think it's the right call because a lot of what Amakusa does is quite laggy. What he's been missing is the spacing. I do feel like that WFT has the potential to be a very good tool.
Okay.
But it has not worked out so far. You're correct.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. I can appreciate that. Thanks for the expert insight.
I don't know about that. Oh gosh, okay, Tao needs to do something. It's all about when. Ooh, that's it.
There could have maybe been a burst there because he wasn't airborne, was he?
Yeah, sometimes if you make it tight, if you make it like a tight string, you cannot rage explode. But I do believe that Michaelite had the time there to rage explode. And he also had enough time to see that jump AB was coming. So that, to me, was just lack of experience.
Yeah. But like even if you technically can, if the window is very small, then yeah, like you might try it and fail instead of just not try it at all.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Caught him right out of the teleport startup. All right, I think Tao really needed that round. It seems like Tao is playing much more aggressively. Okay, there we go. Runs right into the weapon flip. Oh, damage.
Nice jump C. Oh, and the universal overhead. Who needs their weapon?
Well, and that's something that I feel like is also kind of an experience thing, is you need to know which characters are more dangerous or the same sort of dangerous without their weapon.
That's true.
Like,
oh my gosh. The damage was just huge off the Rimmer 2 AB. Caught me off guard.
Both players with rage. Now only Amakusa with rage. Now they are both chilled out.
Runner 660. Those for 66A gets punished for it. Michaelite in the blue now. Okay, what do you do?
Oh my god. Ooh. Is that enough? Oh no.
I wonder if he could have done the meteor after that. I don't know. Oh, and mashes the grab. He's going to get that round.
Wow. Immediately goes for the grab and just in the right range. Okay, there you go. Throw him out of the grab. That's what I'm usually doing if I see some teleports that are a little too predictable. I'll just try to grab them. And now Michaelite is in the pocket. Without any rage bar, it can be very difficult. We will see if we can see this come back here. Okay,
especially if you're in this deficit, he needs to be somewhat surgical about getting damage. But yeah, there's just so little left.
When you are in this range where any kind of chip can do it, it's almost impossible.
Tao takes that. Tao currently 2 up. Michaelite putting up a fight, but we're not seeing it on the scoreboard quite yet.
Definitely just, I think, a little bit of adjustments, and we can get some of these rounds to stick twice in a row. Okay, nice run-up throw here.
Oof.
something I think that Michaelite really does. Michaelite loves that heavy slash, but I think sometimes in these matchups, especially against like Rera or Rimu, like they can almost like duck under your standing heavy slash, so it might be a liability a little bit more than other characters.
Yeah, just because when you go up against someone who's got like a decent jump, you do have to be thoughtful about it. I mean, I think it is a fantastic button for Amakusa, just a poke you can really throw out there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But like if you place it at the wrong time against someone who can jump, you're gonna pay for it. Okay, no punish. There's that 2
That
AB.
looked like it may work. I don't know. Okay, there we go.
Mashes out the slabs.
Why not? All right. Get a little bit of meditation in. We're already right under. Oh, gosh. Is that enough?
Yes.
Right there. Isen. Okay, there we go.
That's a controversial call, but you know, there's no time to think about that now. The decision was made. The resource has been spent. He needs to find a way to close out this last round.
Yeah, I mean, that was what he needed to do. He saw the opportunity and he got the round for it. And, you know, this is definitely still winnable. Still winnable. Here we go.
Ooh, that cross-up. That was so ready. I don't know how you react to that.
Yeah. The thing is that if you play a player like Tao, who is just really good at adapting, like there are characters that, you know, play a little bit more kind of, I don't want to say bullshit, because it's not bullshit, but it's like, do you know what this is? Do you know what that is? And if the player knows what all that stuff is, it's like, all right, well, now I have to figure out what to do now that I know that you know how all this works. And that's that next level that might be difficult to get to sometimes.
Well played. Well played from both players there. Tao takes it a 3-0. Okay, so let's take a look here. Boom. Wait, I got the scores. Okay.
I hear that. Sometimes I get into like this, like sometimes it's not that I don't want to burst or use my meter. It's just that I get so caught up in like one thing or another that like I just forget that I have it. I think I've already used it, or, you know, I look up, you know, I'm not the best player in the world. I'm not that great, but you know, I'll end up, you know, getting a little dog brained in terms of like, I want to land this, or I want to land that. I want to land the frog grab. And then I'll just be like, oh, well, you know, I got so caught up in that I forgot to actually, like, you know, try to win.
But there is no time to breathe. We got Olipop and Michaelite up next. This is going to be a loser semis match, so one of these fellows is going home for the first of 3. Yeah, regarding, you know, misusing your resources, for me, like when the sets start to get long, I can start to lose track of where I am. What round is this? What game are we in? You sort of get so absorbed. I can, you know, think I'm on the last round when I'm really not. That happens to me a lot. These guys have played a ton, and I feel like right now, Olipop for sure has the 5 SP experience over Michaelite, but I feel that honestly, in the long run, these two could be pretty worthy adversaries to one another.
I can see where you're coming from with that. Nice, lands it straight through the fireball, gets the pursuit, and then resets the spacing. It's like, all right, well, you're gonna have to play this game again. Nice punish from Ollie in response to the meteor. It is definitely, I think, less safe in this game than it is in 7. I think in 7 you might actually find safe distances. I'm not sure though.
And what's interesting is I see Michaelite using it like you would in 7. We haven't really seen a ton tonight, but if I get like projectile happy, he will use it. And it is an interesting option in dealing with projectile.
And, you know, Kazuki is a character that also, like, can play a projectile-based game. There you go. Wonderful. Like, that's another thing. I feel like that's an advantage Amakusa has over Kazuki in this matchup, is that a lot of things that other characters have difficulty punishing, Amakusa can do it.
100%, and particularly pants. I mean, we're thinking about Kaz, like, can you punish pants? Amakusa definitely can.
A blocked weapon flip.
Oh, he fell right into it. That was a beautiful jump AB and then fell into the slaps. Yo, but wow, it recovered.
What? It was not like he didn't block it, but it didn't hit. What the hell happened?
Ollie, what do you do? Okay, that'll do.
Yeah, not enough damage. Got a little bit though. Ooh,
oh,
could have been so. I mean, it was a great idea. He teleported back. He saw the the recoil cancel into the hit grab and was like, nope, I'm not getting hit by that.
Yeah, Michaelite was just, I think at that point, Ollie had so little life that he was just going to be swinging. And Ollie just sort of took that little hit. Oh, jumps right into the slaps again.
Wonderful.
Oh, that jump AB. Oh.
Not quite a trade there. All right, deflect. Nothing doing. I get the sentiment though. You definitely like getting that heavy deflect on that heavy slash from Amakusa. Definitely will help you in this set.
Ooh, damn, that jump AB. He had the right idea, but he was just a little too early.
Yeah, and Olipop might be trying to like take to the sky to try and thread the needle there, and that's when Michaelite can start doing the air-to-air game.
I think right now, some well-placed jumps from Ollie like that is what he needs. But God, that 5 AB hurts so bad.
And Ollie's doing a really, like, I'm really impressed by the deep jump ins and the combo conversions off of those.
And what's interesting is, you know, Ollie doesn't really play this game that much. Like, he really doesn't. So, you know, if he had would put like a bunch of, you know, some time into it, he'd do incredibly well. Because, you know, with the little time that he does quite well already.
The Kazuki special, the instant overhead into Isen.
I like that 5A check there. That was nice.
No need to commit to anything stronger than that. Okay, there we go. Good air to air there.
That's deep. Oh, too late.
Oh, a throw. Throw is better than nothing.
Ollie would really like me to be able to take this game. And you know what? I feel like what we're missing is some deflects.
Yeah, I mean, Olipop is fishing for some. Nothing doing just yet, but I do think that that Olipop feels the same way.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. He had such a nice life lead. Now that bar matters a lot. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna time slow, see if we can. Oh no! Just not at the right distance.
Oh my God.
Michaelite has a lead here.
Oh, the chip. That was so smart.
Yes, that's the kind of stuff that you use the meteor for.
And it's good that we're starting to get more experience with Amakusa as well. Like, I feel like this is a character we don't see as much as we should. So this is good because I feel like Ollie's starting to put the pieces together a little bit. Yeah. We'll have to see.
I played a lot of sets with a certain Amakusa by the name of Dr. Mario, who actually lives in my area.
Does he?
Yeah, he's done real life stuff, so he's kind of like came off the game for a bit. But I did notice that he joined Samurai Friends recently, so he might be seeing some sort of comeback. And he is definitely an Amakusa with which I learned to hate this matchup. So.
We did talk recently about, you know, DTK and when that's happening. Oh yeah, very good bait.
Nice, yeah.
So I do think we might see the Doctor at an event sometime in the future.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Ollie just runs into it. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing is that this is this. Oh, ooh, okay, I like it. Trying to get a little tricky there.
Combo.
Using the special moves as kind of fake outs is something that I'm starting to actually see that I didn't see a lot, like in the past, like the Tam Tam stuff that we saw and this Amakusa stuff. Like Olipop gets a nice little meditate into like the victory there.
Now, if you're Olipop, you really just want to, easier said than done, but you want to conserve as much life as possible while still getting your damage in.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Nice block.
Very nice. Doesn't get a ton off of it, but does, you know, resist losing all of that life from the overhead command grab.
Go the 2 AB. Oh, that would have been sick.
Nothing doing. Michaelite is inside state of nothingness range.
Oh my God, Ollie needs to stay on top of him.
Big deal. Go.
Wow, the charge fireball came out so quick. Michaelite wasn't ready for it. Ollie poops, refusing to die.
That's right. Just Indiana Jones style is like, I'm just going to shoot you and be done with it here. Not going to play this footsies game with you. But let's see if Olipops can put that pressure on, keep that pressure on. Here we go. Back. All right, Olipop secures the corner, gets the light pursuit. Michaelite is able to successfully maneuver out. Another throw, though.
Oh, that's 6-6B.
Yeah.
Never know how
Okay,
Tao
good
blocked that because I cannot. Well, look at the reactions from Ollie. Those are solid blocks. I can't do that.
Absolutely. All right, throw. And Michaelite's really done a great job getting himself back in. But, like, everybody is susceptible to the wake-up weapon flip from Ollie.
I'm pretty sure Ollie's hit that on at least everyone involved tonight.
Yes, I think so. And it's apt because you know that in his head, he's thinking the same thing. He's thinking about just lighting himself on fire and just going up against the other player. Just wake up. Just who cares? Let's do it.
In this game so far, oh gosh, that was a poorly chose button from Michaelite there, unfortunately. Good, very mature.
Ooh, commit there.
Yeah, very mature choice to go for the state of nothingness there, but he doesn't get enough damage from it.
He does put himself into a situation where he can win off of like a good heavy slash, but that's not happening in this set. Olipop goes up, puts it 2-2.
Yeah,
Next one decides who stays and who's going home tonight.
It was a two game swing and not a lot of time. So right now, Ollie has the momentum, but anybody can take it. Nice 5-AB.
Oh, that's a good way to stop the momentum. Just put that ball in your face.
It hurts. Oh yeah, very good bait.
Big game and a punish. Amakusa's got those.
Too late there. Oh, but I like the choice of the 5C because it makes him airborne. Unfortunately, he does still get thrown in the end.
Might also bite Olipop because right before Amakusa got the rage, so he's going to have rage timing and rage damage for as long as he possibly can in this set.
For all the great blocks Olipop has had this set, it's so hard sometimes to do that high-low.
Yeah, but definitely Ollie's still in this.
Ooh, very nice big pursuit in the rage. That was very good. The little pursuit.
Keeping the press up. Another throw.
Back in the corner.
Another pursuit. Nothing doing.
Okay, I like that Olipop was like, okay, now it's time to back off a little bit. We had a lot of success there. Reset. Oh, no!
Great equalizer.
Yeah.
He sees the future, and the future is this
5-AB.
giant plasma orb.
Very good stuff there from Michaelite. Shout outs to the homie Olipop for coming out of nowhere tonight. He wasn't even registered. I forced him to register, and he came in and played amazing. Good stuff to both players. Okay.
Absolutely. A solid standby, a solid stalwart of the community.
Ollie helps me run these every single week and every other week, every time we do them, and plays well. So shout out to Olipop. Our Michaelite takes it, moving on to losers finals. That leaves us with our final three. So we're going straight into winners finals. Going to be greedii versus Tao. If I am not mistaken, Tao took this convincingly.
Yeah, I think, but I feel like greedii might have learned a little bit of something from the previous sets.
I can't remember which set it was that I saw tonight, but we definitely saw greedii's capacity to adapt. You know, he plays a very wild character, and he plays that very wild character very wild, but he showed that he can change things up. And I think it was that Tao set, to be completely honest.
And also the Olipop set. The Olipop set is where he lost that first round in pretty convincing fashion. And then he, instead of going for the air-to-air all day, he would go for the just the grounded game. And he ended up winning against Ollie for that. And that's how he got into this winners finals. This setting the stage number 12 in progress. greedii versus Tao.
I would like to see him do a little bit more. Oh my gosh. Okay, never mind.
Deflect.
Okay.
And deflect will just sour you so much on like hitting those buttons.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. It makes you not want to do it, but you can't just stop doing it. It's about like picking your places better. Nice DP there from Tao. Though, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, just thought that greedii was gonna go evasive and was like, I've got something for that. I can catch you up there too.
Totally just covered the entire vertical space of the screen, and greedii just happened to be up there.
So, that layer is not going to work. There's a great sweep. And we go for the... Yeah. Didn't really do too much damage, though.
Yeah, for sure. But I think we take those, as the kids say.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, here we go.
Very good
nothing
blocks
doing.
from Tao. Oh no.
Tao was even able to meet up air to air and land that AB. There we
Wow.
go. That's enough, I think.
Yo, yeah.
Yes.
It's just crazy. I mean, we've already said this. It looks so slow, yet those command grabs will get you.
And also the range is deceptive. It's not like frog grab where there's a little tongue that tells you exactly where the hitbox is.
Very nice big pursuit. Well, oh my God, again.
Yes.
He's enraged too. Okay, didn't hurt too bad. Oh my God, and greedii has just totally turned this around. Nice little pursuit. Scary. No, I totally understand. Tao is like, okay, run under, right? Yeah.
Oh, I think he was too high in the air.
Yeah.
And then Escend into the explosion.
Yeah, and like I understand like why Tao would make that decision. If you play this game a lot, characters are quite high up and you can still Eason them. I feel like Tao was like, yeah, that's Easonable. And that's not unfair to expect. But yeah, in that situation, it didn't work out.
And greedii takes the first. Nice little follow-up there. He's like, I can cover this vertical space too, okay?
Oof. That's unfortunate.
Very nice. One thing that Tam definitely has. Oh wow.
Yeah, Tao really wanted to punish that. Too eager. Oh, very good choice from greedii. That was smat.
Nice. If you're gonna, I feel like that's a great matchup tool. If you know that this Remu's gonna platform a lot, I got something for you.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at Tam with like a little bit of a light in my eye, thinking about the tool set versus Rimu here.
Oh, here we go. This is the set that changed things forever. Sugar Tam.
All right, yeah. Tao trying to slow it down a little bit because Bree's just sort of been on a roll.
Very nice hops over the Tandakes.
Oh, I like to deflect. It shows the greedii is not just some, guy off the street. He knows how to deflect. But Tao, though, he did a great job of slowing down the pace, and it paid off.
Mm-hmm. Nothing. Had the start of a combo there. Okay, there we go. The thing about Tam is like all of his moves are so enticing, but like they're also some of the easiest to punish if you predict them.
Yeah, very good on Tao. Very good restraint. Mature call there to not try and get more off of that freeze. Oh no, greedii! Got away with one.
Yeah.
Oh, nice trade for Tao.
Yeah.
Oh, and just runs into the Tandake. Tao evening it up 1-1.
Nature's good. Good.
Remember, nature's good. I see. I'm a Rimu fan too. Like I think she's a really cool character.
She is. She absolutely is. A lot of just like her approach to air control and all like her deceptively like effective buttons. Even though they're small, they're short range, but they're just so strong in that range.
Yeah, they're little folk buttons, but they're good buttons.
Yeah. There we go.
Good on Tao. Nice punish. That was smat.
You can get out of the corner, wall jump.
Wow, and Tao is just ready for everything greedii has shown this round. Oh, very good from greedii, though.
Good damage. Yep. Good damage. One more throw, one more mix up.
Oh, wow. I'm telling you, if you have any sense of self-preservation, Tam is not your character. That was such a risk. Oh, my gosh.
And just the range on that. And the damage in rage. So sick.
And what's so wild is Tao is just in such a commanding place. And now greedii's on the verge of taking game 3.
That. Like converting the light Tatsu into the pursuit. Like a lot of really strong conversions here. And this is huge.
Oh, so smart from Tao. So composed. No, wow, and he saves his bar.
Screen shake from this super is the worst.
The mix-up in itself.
It can really throw you out. Yeah, it really is.
Wow, this is a roller coaster ride of a set right now.
We're seeing like both players are coming at this like these rounds in like control. It's like they're taking turns on who's taking the steering wheel.
Very
And it's
smart
just-
from Greedy to sort of like he's taking his time getting in there. However, that opens you up to throw.
Oh my gosh, both time slows. Let's see if there's anything here.
Oh!
And immediately, we are done.
Really good call from Greedy. I think it's because Tao was so close. Now, to my eye, I couldn't really see the Greedy get activated. But if that was the case, Tao could have Eason for free there. Whoever starts up first, if they're both starting up at the same time, whoever started up first, it's a free Eason, if you're close, which they were.
All right, Greedy is up too. Let's see if Greedy can make it into grand finals over Tao. I know Tao's not going to make it easy.
Look at the invul on that thing. That spin.
It's very deceptive. I definitely have. I'm like, I've gotten hit every time he's done it, for sure. I'm like, I know what I would have done. I would have got like a chump.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
he's really
image.
trying to get it. Yeah.
Kusari Ghetto's like, that's my job. I'm the one that's supposed to eat all the people. Here you go. No, that's not gonna work. Sweep in, and the pursuit has those pursuits lined up, knows where that extra damage is. Well, that was kind of weird. They almost kind of let each other get apart there.
Nice
Oh, that's
smash.
some damage. There we go. There we go.
Oh my gosh.
Big damage.
Doesn't go for the big. Oh, the grab. I'm telling you.
Looks like you know, because you can grab those jump backs and those jump ups. Like that command grab has such a strong range.
No.
Wow.
That happened the last time Tao played Rimu. That her hitbox is all low. Oh my god, Tao, can you pull this out? Oh.
Wow. Okay. What are we doing with skulls?
No, I knew it.
He guessed wrong. If he had done the shorter one, well, I don't even know. He might have gotten under the shorter one too.
Tao was fully committed. He had to be, but it was such a good call.
Yeah,
That's a lot of
it's still
damage.
big damage even without a rage bar.
No one has any bar. Greedy's set point. My God.
Finding those- oh, this is big.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is it's hard to watch. 40 seconds, anyone's game. Any major read or mistake is going to cost the round. Greedy, that could have been it.
Oh, the little pursuit.
The last minute, the last second. I love those pursuits that wait till the very last minute to hit.
Very good play
Greedy.
from both players. That was super entertaining. Greedy moving on to winners finals. Good shit. That was such a fun set. Oh my God.
Yeah. It's just, you know, it's so crazy because you have to, there's like extra layers of your mental stack when you are playing a player that effectively knows how to play a crazy character like that, because you have to look for all the crazy stuff, but then you also have to put on top of that, sometimes they'll just do normal stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, think about how much there was to consider during that set. You know what I mean? Like the tatsus, the command grabs, the pillar. Like I think Greedy was sort of putting a lot on Tao's mental stack all at once. If Tao can find a way through Michaelite, it'll be interesting to see what he'll bring to the run back. But there, I just feel like a lot happened. There was a lot to consider, and it was all coming at once.
But I also feel like that maybe Michaelite can take a little bit from that set in terms of like, all right, well, I've got some tools that might be able to keep her like off her platform, for example. You've got some great air-to-air tools and stuff like that. So maybe Michaelite can give Tao a run for their money right now.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, nothing is guaranteed. We're going to have to see what happens here. Both players have been called.
Michaelite might, I see in the chat and the Twitch, he might be away from keyboard. Maybe he's back by now.
They're in.
Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Do you mind covering the star of this?
Of course. I mean, do I really have a choice?
No. All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem. Here we go. We've got Tao versus Michaelite. Losers finals, first to 3. Let's see what's happening here. Teleport immediately. Michaelite gets that little overhead. Tao secures the throw. Little pursuit does not land, but has Michaelite in the corner. We're going to see. We've got some. Oh, wow. an anti-air button there basically just undoes all of that progress. Gets caught in with the wow, and with the pursuit landing, instant death essentially. Gets caught. I guess that's where, you know, Sugar Bear and where Tao's mentality is if you can catch those air to ground buttons from Amakusa with the weapon flip, I mean, it's just a solid wall. Any button that gets pressed is going to get hit. So we see that actually play out. I get to like actually see that beefy stuff. And this game is going kind of right back where it was. And a strong air-to-air, Ainu air-to-air takes the first game for Tao. You gotta be careful with air-to-airing the, you know, Rimu, Nako, and Rera. They have very strong jumping heavy slashes. A roll forward into that to try and lock him in the corner. Michaelite responds with a throw of his own. Gets hit with the Subarashi. There we go. And that orb is so meaty. The crouching heavy slash does not get to land the damage off of that. Essentially doesn't trade. Here we go. Right through. Very interesting to see that hitbox interaction. And oh man, gets hit with the Tondake, and then basically Tao sees an opportunity to land an extra hit. Secures that next round. I don't even know this game. Well, this game, 5 special, and this set is pretty ridiculous. Tao commanding a lead here. Michaelite does go into time slow. Sometimes when you get into these situations, like, you know, you get, even if you landed the E-Sen, you've got so much more work to do that sometimes it's better to go into Rage Explode just for the extra damage, because that extra damage will get you there. More than maybe that one, like, good read at the E-Sen. Tao is 2 up over Michaelite. Let's see if Michaelite can stabilize here. It seems like Tao is really kind of just rushing down. Michaelite doesn't really have a lot of opportunities to reset stuff. I mean, if you can land that heavy slash like Michaelite just did, you can bring every game immediately back. Wow, okay, we got some option selects everywhere. Slap fights, nothing doing. Michaelite's got an opportunity, runs up, looks for that jump to get over whatever he's going to do, and then jump back. Medium or heavy slash, I think. Takes that round. Michaelite trying to stabilize, trying to put himself on the board. Teleport forward. A little bit of footsying. Slaps, nothing. Ducks under that heavy slash. I feel like that's something that you have to worry about specifically with Rimu. A little bit of meditation. Michaelite likes his time slow. And there we go. Teleport back. Blocks the Tondake. All right. It looks like Michaelite is looking for a solution through that weapon flip. Teleport through and maybe push a button, or maybe have the weapon flip on deck of your own. Another throw, and Tao takes this round. Tao is set to move on to grand finals. Michaelite needs to get a stop now.
Oh, that was so good. You almost never see the puddle.
Yeah. Teleports into the puddle, unfortunately. Okay, get some great buttons here. Tao gets some great buttons of his own, almost kind of restabilizes this match. Here we go. Michaelite was working on that punish in the previous round, and there it was. He saw it there.
That was sick.
So now Tao has to be careful, because while you were gone, I got to see why Tao basically throws up that weapon flip as a giant anti-air.
Yes.
So any button that Amakusa hits, he gets clobbered with. But now Michaelite can mix that up and be like, if you do that, I'm just going to stay on the ground, teleport through, and punish.
So it sort of puts Tao in a position where, like, you just give up that strategy entirely. When's the right time? And that should open up more opportunities for Michaelite.
Yeah, like, once you have that solid, like, you know that you have the rock that beats the scissors, then you can start threatening that rock on top of your own scissors.
What's happening? Oh, gosh. Yeah.
And
Is he really excited to punish that?
Yeah, I think that was a block that was let go of.
Yes.
Okay. Slap fights, nothing doing huge damage. Remove. All right. Definitely some effort, some territory to come back, but it's possible. Michael also has a a round to give here.
Yeah, and Tao has definitely caught on to that mix-up setup. He starts with like the kick and then goes into higher low. You see that after every block kick, Tao is jumping. So I feel like Michaelite really needs to find other ways to hide the high low.
Or, you know, if he knows that the jump up is coming, just be ready for your air to air.
Yeah, or maybe near 5AB, something to punish the jump.
Yeah. That's the thing is you just got to let people know that you have these tools and that you know how to use them, and so then the other person has to commit to an option. Here we go.
Oh, he just lets it go.
Time slow.
Oh,
he got it.
Yep, he got it. It's a start.
It is a start. Like, I feel like, you know, sometimes when you're down by that much, especially if you're a character that has a lot of damage, sometimes it can be better to just rage it slow and get the damage. You get and just try to land those reads. But Tao will take a 3-1 over Michaelite. Strong showing from Michaelite.
Oh yeah, they played great today. I definitely feel like if they continue to put time in, they're just going to keep getting better and better. So hopefully we'll see more of them in the future. But for tonight, Michaelite is done. Tao heading on up for that run back against Greedy. So this is going to be grand finals, first to 3. If there is a reset, I'd appreciate if you guys would exit out of the set and then go back in so we can have a clean scoreboard. Yeah.
Watching you adapt to the weapon flip the way that you did, to where you just had a solid answer, and then you forced basically Tao to have to either abandon doing the weapon flips or take a risk. I think that's a victory regardless. Like, that was just great. It was just great to see that adaptation.
DPL is not playing tonight. We have another tournament next Tuesday that he is holding out for. That's going to be ACT 5. Talk about that before we close things down for tonight. However, Tao and Greedy are in. Greedy took it in very strong fashion, I would say, in winners finals. Now we got to see, is this right? Greedy, how? That can't be right. Yeah.
No, okay, they're going for the reset. The actual reset. All right. Tam. Rimu.
Yeah, I think he's
Rimu.
going all the way.
Rimu. Oh, yeah. I would imagine at this point, you definitely going all the way. All right. So let's see if Tao can, you know, utilize Rimu to the best advantage. Nice. Good punish there. Oh. Yeah, run behind throw.
Oh my gosh, yeah, worthwhile trade, I'd say.
Yeah. Okay, throw in the corner. Now Gree's got the space to do what he wants to do.
Ouch.
Big whiff there. Not a huge punish, but definitely some decent damage. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I like the
You got
attempts, but
something?
the hitbox on that mirror that protects the air really well.
Yeah, it could be that that's something that Tao might want to try and research or like commit to try and see if he can.
Oh.
There it is again.
Yeah, Greedy wanted to get away from that spike, which was probably the right call, but I couldn't help but think of that. Yeah, the 2AB punish. However, 6-6B punishing the 2AB, Tao taking the first round.
Yeah, very good. And like, you know, if Greedy sees a read on the ice mirror, he can always do his pillar, his fire pillar, and that probably will beat that option just whole straight up.
Yeah,
So-
Tam, considering how risky he likes to play, he's also very good at trades with that WFT.
Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. We got the
Oof.
big buttons here, big buttons. You do not want to get hit air to air with that thing because then you can't even punish it. That's what you want. You want to block it and then have the punish ready. Block it and then have a punish ready.
Oof.
Tam with a lot of state of nothingness here. Maybe looking for an opportunity to state of nothingness into... Okay, like, that's definitely rough if you have no people that can, like, get out of a corner.
Now, we saw a situation at the end of last set. Tao was able to run in and punish. Oh! See, that was risky, but he sort of took his shot. They could have traded, but Tao gets the first hit.
I know. I probably would have tried to checkmate. Well, you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm not playing. But like, yeah, like trying to maybe like time slow into like a grab or a throw or something like that. But you know, you want to have that meter. You want to have that bar for that third round, especially if they're so close that you don't have to spend it. Ooh, this round has been pretty bad. Virtually a perfect. Basically, Tao was in the driver's seat the whole time.
Greedy now in rage. He tries to go for that run-up command grab, which he had so much mileage out of in the first set.
Greedy getting a little greedy here.
Oof, that 2AB. Yeah, you notice Tao right now, he's just like, I'm going to chill until you do something that's going to get you killed. However, it's not stopping, as we see with that Tatsu.
Yeah. Well, and it could be that Greedy starts to, instead of just trying to commit to these large buttons, trying to kind of play with those invulnerability windows on the light Tatsu.
I like that little bit of chip. Pretty safe. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, it's another opportunity and another time. No!
Greedy, I was about to be sad. Like, he could have easily died and had his meter still, but he found a way to close that one out.
I mean, he just blocked the point blank overhead and had the punish ready for it.
And this is the thing about Tam, incredibly risky, incredibly unsafe game plan. But like, look at that.
Wow.
When he gets going, he can just lop off huge damage.
Yeah. Like he doesn't have to worry so much about being behind because, you know, he's not actually behind a lot of the time. He's still like, I still win in one hit. Oh, Tao is deciding to, here we go, we're concentrating. Just gets the throw out of it.
No, I think Tao is, no. What? So smart from both players. Oh my God.
Galaxy
so smart.
brains.
Yeah, I mean,
I would have lost it if Greedy had done the light fireball and would have caught him off the platform.
I think those reactions all around, but like definitely seeing the big brains on both of these guys here.
Absolutely.
Oh wow, that combo's in the air. I didn't know that.
There we go. A little bit of extra damage there.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, Tao got a missed input. I think he was going for the DP.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay, here we go. Thumbs up. Ooh, that's pretty much any trade in Tam is going to be in Tam's favor because he just does so much damage.
It's going to be on Tao to choose the right time to block.
There we go. And it looks like he's kind of picking the right times right here.
Like
this
right
is
there.
not going to work. Yeah. Sometimes you just got to go for the commit. I feel that as someone who dies a lot of times with that last minute frog grab. Sometimes you just got to go for it.
I mean, it's sort of like built into the character. Like you can't just stop. But like, yeah.
You miss 100% of the frog grabs. You never go for it.
And there it is again. I mean, Tao is just showing that like, hey, I'm chilling.
Yeah, well, it might be that Greedy is maybe collapsing a little bit here.
I mean, there's still so much game left to play. This would just be a reset. I feel like Greedy, I'd like to see more skulls and like 5A, though it looks like Rimu's too small for 5A, to be fair.
Yeah, the Rimu's size seems to be helping her a lot in a lot of the matchups we've seen today.
She's a little one.
She's a little one. Probably should not be fighting to the death in combat, but like
not at all.
There we go. Not a ton of damage there. Okay, immediately DP is like I'm just gonna not deal with this. Greedy meditating a little bit. Oh. I feel like you really don't want to like go for that grab at anything other than max range because there is the propensity if somebody sees it to kind of roll through.
Yeah, it looks like of all the D options, the one that beats the throw that we've seen is like 60.
Yeah.
I like these pokes. Okay, that was nice. Going for not as much damage, but a little bit safer, consistent options here.
And you can try and with those pokes, you can kind of try and condition the opponent into landing the real stuff.
Yes.
And there we go. I think that's also an adaptation. You do like the small Tatsu, and you jump up, but you don't immediately try to get the overhead. So you start to like try and like predict those anti-air attempts. Oh, this is big.
You can't punish. Oh my God, this is crazy. And Tao doing the same thing, but that 4D was so good.
Yes, very nice.
And Tao with that resets the bracket.
All right. The Shin Grand You're not nice. No to close. close. Okay, it doesn't say close. Well, it does say. Well, no, it doesn't say.
So we're not going to get our clean scoreboard, which is fine. Wait, unless no, we are. Never mind.
Sweet.
The Tao, he's reset the bracket. It's now anybody's game. Tao's coming from losers, correct?
And who knows? Like Greedy. I mean, all of those matches like that Greedy just had might be to try and condition Tao to think a certain way. And Greedy could start this next set, change things up, and really catch Tao off guard, and maybe squeeze out a whole match from that.
Yeah,
And-
I mean, I feel like Greedy plays the big part of Tam, what Tam's built for, that high risk, high reward play style. I feel like Greedy plays that to a T. What I think he's missing right now is when he needs to sort of tighten up and get a little bit more solid. I think he's struggling to find those tools. But he's got the big part of Tam down, but he needs to work on that more of poke and anti-air game. But anyways, he's got a nice lead right now.
Yeah, and Tao is also a player who is very patient, who will definitely wait for their turn to punish you, and you're gonna lose a lot of damage by that. But right now Greedy is playing pretty surgically.
Yes. When things are going well, they go really well, and he's got a nice lead right now. He just needs to find a way to close it out,
Yeah.
and there's that
and
throw.
There's the throw, yeah. The full screen Tatsus, I still think. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it just seems like the success rate is not that high on them. But what? Wow! Another great dodge of the throw.
There we go. It's about 55%. Run up throw again.
Wow.
Nice block, 6-6 AB.
Yes, playing solid.
Oh, the trick. Yo, that was so good. Talk about surgical.
Sure.
Very good from Tao.
Yeah. Greedy has to it's almost like Greedy has to get the first blood to make this, because he plays off with that life lead very comfortably, but when he doesn't have the life lead, it can be difficult. Because if Greedy doesn't have the life lead, then people are less propense to run into that stuff.
Yeah, and now that I think about it, I think it's less about the tools the Greedy is using. I think he's playing the characters very well, but it's the situations when he's using them, I think, is what Tao is really caught on to. No. Okay. Okay. Interesting.
All right, yep. That's not going to be enough. We got something here.
Oh, he runs right into the 5 AB, and the second hit catches Greedy on the board.
Swoosh. Greedy up 1 in the Shin Grand Final set here.
Okay. Yeah, first one to get the 3 here takes it all. This is it, folks.
And we'll see, not only playing off the life lead, but playing off a score lead is a thing too.
Yeah, I don't feel like Tao is going to be one to get frustrated.
That's true.
I feel like he's going to stick with it, but right now, you can't ask for more than this. You're coming in up a game. You need to keep at it.
Here we go. The punish was a little whiffed there. But Tao is all of the damage he's gotten is basically off of punishes.
Yeah, and specifically after jump in. He noticed that Greedy after a jump in will tend to do something risky there. And in that situation, Tao's he's got a read on the situations where Greedy's, apt to do something risky.
Mm-hmm. And predictability is predictability and just reading the flow of the player is just so important when you're playing a character like Tam with these really great high risk, high reward options. Ooh, catches him in that I can't see what's happening.
Oh wow, and that killed. Oh my god. So Greedy, he went for the command grab on the whiffed big pursuit, which I like the idea. It just wasn't quick enough. So Tao was able to get behind him with the jump to a B, and that closed it out. So Tao, quick game there.
I like that. That is the strongest. The damage. Who cares about the damage on that weapon flip? It's that screen shake that allows you to set something else up. That was sick. Jumped off the platform, used the platform to set something else up.
Oh my gosh, that worked, and that was the heavy one.
Yeah. Ooh.
These are hard to punish if I remember correctly. Oh, it looks like he I guess that 2AB might be super active. It went through the invul.
Mm-hmm.
That trade was
Big
not in
trade.
Greedy's favor.
Yeah.
No!
Don't step on the roses.
Oh my goodness.
Keep off the flowers, please.
Now up first rounds here in game 3. 6-6
Jump
AB.
forward.
Oh wow, I like that. 6-6B.
That was sick.
Quick enough to be able to get that throw in. 6-6. Tao's like, ooh, the duck. That was
D
hot.
movement. Look at this D movement.
Yo, and oh no! Up until that point, Tao was playing like that was like perfect Rimu.
I mean, but he still definitely secured a big part. Oh, like that was huge.
Look at how long he was down backing there.
Yeah.
Confident that something was coming. If you're dead, yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Woo.
Tao going up 2-1. Potentially that game here for Tao. Oh, and the color change.
Oh.
Then we need to change the pace.
We need the blood sword.
It's kind of cool looking.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. I like this color for Tam. I think.
Oh, and yeah, the skulls too. Yeah, this is definitely a good color.
Yo, the 5AB
Ooh,
just
okay,
works.
Regular, yeah.
He's mixing it up. We're seeing more pokes.
Yeah, that's good to see. Good to see. Man, I'm just not over that D movement from the last set. Like, using that movement button to its like maximum capabilities is just so sick to watch.
Yeah, that's when you know you're seeing the goods.
Yeah. Here we go. I like that. That was smart. Trying to maybe catch the forward movement with the lights.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That
Wow.
was-
Okay.
Greedy, he stopped. He identified that, okay, you're going to wall jump. He stopped, but he was still too far. But then when he saw the Tao was going to get over, he pushed as far forward as he could. So good for both players.
Very nice spacing there. All right, here we go. It seems like now we might start to see Tao maybe try to deflect because it seems like Greedy is just going for those neutral heavy slashes, those B buttons. Wow, look at that damage. Rimu deceptively has a ton of damage.
Yeah, especially in
There we
rage.
go.
Oh, talking about a ton of damage. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know what was going to happen there. I guess that either bypassed the WFT, the hitbox is already gone, or I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm wondering when Greedy's going to start mixing in more of like regular throws. Because like in a situation right there, Tao's just waiting. Seems like an apt time to throw him. But nice 2AB.
I think you're right there. Ooh.
Doesn't quite kill.
Yeah. Walks up right into it.
What
Oh,
happens
no.
here?
Yeah, has to.
Oh. Okay, just mash it. Oh, and that gets him through. I
This
didn't
is the
realize that was the last round.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. This
2-2.
is it. True final match here for setting the stage 12. Tao Rimu versus Greedy Tam.
Good on Greedy for getting it back. I mean, like it looked like he was out of it. You know what I mean? It looked like it was done, but here we are, 2-2. Well, someone's winning. We just don't know who it is.
Chat says Rimu's weapon flip is 2 hits. Tam is only 1.
Oh, that's sounds like that makes sense then.
That sounds correct. Thank you. All right, here we go. Back and forth. This is almost like a different game than they've been playing. It seems like they're respecting each other a little bit more. You're seeing Greedy almost play a little. Ooh, there's nice.
Big pursuit.
That's one hell of a way to beat a throw attempt.
Oh, the grab. Oh, looks like Greedy's running some momentum right now.
Here
Tao
we go. Running
desperately
back.
needs to slow this down.
You're in the Tam zone now, baby.
Oh.
Big damage.
Oh, and that's gonna kill and Greedy now.
And a
Tournament
full-screen
point.
Tatsu, like that's been like getting him in so much trouble, but he clinches around with it in this set.
Oh my gosh, there's that blind spot on the jump AB.
Yeah. Okay. Greedy's trying to keep.
Oh, gosh.
He's trying to play this this round lead here.
Yeah, and you're right. Like where all these Tatsus. Oh, very good hop into the 2AB.
Mhm.
Oh, again with the jump AB. Ooh,
Okay, let's see if
scary.
Greedy's gonna get flustered or if he's gonna stay solid. Tao is someone who doesn't really get flustered, but definitely knows how to maintain the pressure. There
Yeah,
we go.
but
Big
with Greedy and Rage, this. Oh gosh, he just does it again.
Yeah.
The run up throw.
Still both players in rage. Huge damage potentially here at the start of the round of the final round
Yeah,
of
this is
the
it.
tournament.
Oh, Greedy just
Gets
ran
hit
into
by the
that. Oh
Tomahawk and
no.
then the throw. More than half of the work is done.
Oh, yeah, I feel like Greedy, you don't want to panic right now, but he's deep in the blue. Just needs to chill. No! And Tao's going to take it with the universal overhead. What a 6 set.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
And our winner of saying the stage, number 12, is Taoism Gamer with the Rimmeruru.
Nature rules.
Runner up
6 set.
is Greedy with the Tam Tam. So Greedy, if you can hear me, I hope we get to see you more because your Tam Tam is sick.
Absolutely. I love it.
So yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. Everyone played incredibly well. You know, I feel like this community always like comes through in a big way. You know what I mean? Like it was looking like this tournament was, you know, potentially going to be a little bit rocky. The turnout wasn't what we expected, but for some reason, these players just always find a way to show up. It doesn't matter how many of them they are. Those small group, they are mighty, and they did a great job. Kudos again to Tao. Shouts again to Greedy for number 2, but everyone from top to bottom played fantastic. It was a great tournament all around.
Always a treat. Always a treat. So I wonder when the next time we can see great Samurai Shodown 5 special matches is.
Yes, great question. So coming up on the 11th, now that this tournament is done, we're in full promotion mode for this. Let me go ahead and grab the challenge link. There is a charity event coming up. It's Alex Alchemy's charity thing number 5. I'm going to be running a Sam Show 5 SP bracket for that. There is the link to enter. This tournament is region free, but you must be wired. That is the only stipulation. You can be from anywhere, hypothetically the moon. You can be moonfolk, but you must be wired moonfolk. So if you guys are interested in playing, or you just want to come and watch, that tournament is coming up next Tuesday, October 11th. And if I'm not mistaken, it's the highest entered tournament for this series so far. Currently sitting, yes, 28 players. We have the most out of any tournament, I think.
Oh my gosh. And I'm looking at the bracket right now, seeing definitely some great names in here.
Yeah, for sure. Like we have a lot of people who we typically don't see. So it's nice. It just shows you that 5SP is a game that people are curious about. But then we also see some consummate killers in there as well. So it's bound to be a good time. Again, as I said, it's going to be next Tuesday. The challenge link is there. We hope to see you. And yeah, that's it. Once we're going to do ACT 5 next Tuesday, and then we'll get back to our normal schedule, but we'll hope you'll join us for that. It's all going to be here on this channel where you expect it to be. Expect to see me promoting it thoroughly for the next 7 days till the day of the event. And yeah, that is it. Exciting stuff. 5SP is a really good game. I'm appreciative to all of you for coming out and showing what this game can do. And even when we don't have the biggest turnouts, you guys always make up for that by just playing incredibly well. Everyone who came today did a great job. All right, folks. Love you all. Take care. Sleep well. Play 5SP. Have a good night. Perry, any final words?
Oh, really? Just play the games you like with the people you love.
All right. Good night, folks.